Yo, y'all niggas already know, man, it's DNA 16 of that NWX, and you now watching Rap Grid. Make sure you subscribe, and if not, get them the fuck out of here.
Yo, what's up? It's Drect. I'm here with Bigg K.
Yeah.
Big battle coming up, the Crown 2.
Yeah.
So what's up, man? I feel like, just from the buzz I'm hearing, you and Math is a lot of people's favorite battle on the card.
Word,
I
that's
feel
dope.
like between what you've been doing to rappers in these leagues and what happened with the Team Backpack Cypher, I feel like you got a lot of momentum right now. And I feel like Math is somebody who a lot of people loved. He fell out of favor just because of, shit that had nothing to do with the battles going on.
Mm-hmm.
And but Math, if you watch Math vs. Chilla, he's a crazy lyricist. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
He's a real street cat, and people feel the same about you. So
Yeah.
it's a dream matchup to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Before we get into that, let's talk about the Team Backpack thing real quick. How did that happen? How did they get 85 million shares and all that?
Yo, to be real, I don't even know how that shit happened. Like, the whole shit got set up by Awkwards and Ilmac,
Mm-hmm.
It was the weekend of Ether. You know what I mean? I was out there for like 5 or 6 days in LA, I think. But they was like, yo, you wanna do this cipher? Like, I didn't prepare no specific verse. That's why, like, you know what I mean? Some people heard that verse before, but I mean, if it's okay with them, I plan on spitting it again. It's mine. You know what I'm saying?
No, that
So
was a hot verse.
I
That
don't
was hot.
understand that shit. Like,
Yeah.
our fans are so fucking spoiled with this shit. Like, I don't understand it. But I mean, I just went through, did it, and they uploaded it like I think like a couple months after that. It didn't do too much, you know what I'm saying? But then somebody like cut out like Awkwards and Only One, and then just had like my verse, and then put it on like Facebook or some shit, and then it just went crazy. So that's where that shit came from. Facebook.
So when I saw it, it had over like 1 million shares when I saw it on Facebook, right?
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Like I've heard that shit ain't the most accurate. Like it's inflated, so it might not mean as much. Like I thought it was kind of a big deal when I first seen like, damn, when my first 1 million views came from just rapping, not battling. You know what I'm saying? But then people were telling me like it's really inflated. But I mean now that's just like past 2 million, so it got to be somewhat legit. Something.
Well, I saw a lot of people that I was talking to about battle rap because I know a lot of industry cats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were kind of like, "Oh, you mean like this cat Bigg K?" And I was kind of like, "Damn, like that shit is really making its rounds."
Yeah, that shit crazy.
So let's get into this Math battle. Like you had a lot of big battles, the conceited joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably being the most notable as far as him being on TV and stuff like that. Just from a battle rap perspective, do you feel like this Math joint is the most important battle of your career or one of them?
It's one of them. I don't know if I could say single handedly the most important, but it's up there because it's kind of like we're both like looking for redemption, I guess you could say. Like with people like kind of giving up on Math, and then like people saying to me like, "Oh, you can only do that shit to white boys on King of the Dot or whatever that means." I don't know. I didn't even start battling white people until I went to King of the Dot. So that shit don't even make sense to me. I don't understand that shit. But I mean, so it's important, but I don't know if it's the most important one. I don't know. I think my most important one would probably be like the 7:30 one, because that was when like it's like make or break for real. If nobody know you, and it's like this your first shot to show people. So I would say that the most important for real. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think this can really be a classic battle. I think,
for sure.
Well, let me ask you this about Crown. Do you think it's the card of the year? Like, how you feeling about the whole card?
On paper, it's dope. I don't want to say the best, man, because I don't get into best stuff. Like that's just all opinion. It's dope as shit though, and it's like a street battle rap fans card. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're into like street battle rap, gun bars and killing and shit, like dope. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it for sure.
I know you don't want to give too much away, but for some fans that are watching you, and they, when you battle rap, a lot of fans try to say he should do this, he should do that. You know what I mean? You should take this approach.
Yeah.
What do you think your approach and Math's approach will be against each other?
I mean, they just. I don't know. They want it to be as aggressive and fucking chest to chest as possible, I would imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what angles they think I should take with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even an angle taker. Like, I do it from time to time. You know what I mean? But I don't. That's not. I wouldn't say that's one of when people think of Bigg K, they think of what angle he's gonna take. No, they think of like what bars he gonna have. Math is good for like one round of angles. You know what I'm saying? Like he's known for having those one rounds. He's real good at it too. Like he's better than the average person at like making a theme round. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's real good at that shit. So I don't know what they would think my approach would be, other than just do what I do. Because by now they should see that I don't really change shit up, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that people like me for me, so I'm not into changing shit up. You know what I mean?
That's an interesting thing too, because a lot of people they'll get booked for like a king of the dot, and they'll say, I tried to switch my approach and the people ain't like me. I'm like, well, they booked you. They didn't book this fake kick, battle rap persona, this jokey guy that you was going to try to go over there and do. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of people respect you for that, and it's effective. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, do you see it being a classic? Do you think you're definitely going to get him hands down? Do you think he's
I mean, if you ask me, of course I'm going to fucking win. Like, that's how I feel about every battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think classic is just so much, like, that word is getting used way too much these days anyway.
Yeah,
like, I don't really call none of my battles a classic until, like, they say it, fans and shit say it. So I'm not anticipating this to be a classic. If it's up to me, I'd like to just wash him, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure he feel the same way. I'm not into making classics.
Well, let me ask you this though. Do you think it seems like back in the day, like when Fight Club was on TV, even when Jump Off was popping on the internet, and even with the Scribble Jams, it seemed like you got more views for straight destroying somebody. You got more recognition because it made
see, that's the thing. People a lot of times are like, I want to have a classic because of like replay value, but like body bags have a lot of replay value to me. Like, you know, like it's a lot of body bags like I still revisit. You know what I'm saying? That are dope. Like I don't think like if I watch it and somebody gets killed, I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna watch it again. But I also think that contributes to why I've battled some of the biggest names in battle rap and I still don't have 1 million views, is because like if you're watching that for the bigger battle rapper, whichever one it may be that I've battled, if you're watching it for him and you watching it's clear I got him, because I don't feel like I've lost to none of them, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna rewatch it because you don't like me anyway. You watching to see if I get my ass kicked. And then when I'm fucking shit up, you're not gonna watch it no more. Of course, it ain't gonna have 1 million views. You see what I'm saying?
So you know what I think? I think it works both ways. I think if you kill somebody and it's that effective, people will want to see it. But I also think that if people are saying, "Yo, check this out. This is the battle of the year," then it's effective too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
True. I mean, I like it. I mean, it would work out for me because I mean, they say like the Ill Will battle is like potentially a candidate for battle of the year. Then I've heard some people say the Caustic battle is one of their favorites of the year. So if I can do this one with Math, then you know what I mean, it'll be good. So it's a win-win. Whether you know what I mean.
Let's hold on real quick. Let's talk about the Caustic battle for a second, right?
All right.
So you cool with Caustic? That's your homie, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because when I was watching it live online, people weren't saying, "Yo, Bigg K and Caustic almost fought." They were saying, "Yo, Bigg K was about to fuck Caustic up and he almost cried." And I'm sitting there laughing because I'm looking at the shit like, yo, it's funny how it's like you have that persona where people are just like, damn, Bigg K almost beat him up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that perception is reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, because then I've seen other people saying that, well, I mean, look like Bigg K was going to get fucked up to me. I looked like Bigg K was crying. So it's whoever is whoever. I don't really get into that much. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like it's certain lines in battle rap I don't cross, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I know some shit that's real foul about you, I'm not. That's not what battle rap is to me. And I think it fucked battle rap up low key. You know what I'm saying? More than just people want to just hear bars. Now it's like people who don't know shit, like these fans that have been around for a year or two, and they're just like learning this shit for real. Like they latch on to shit like that. Like it's like, oh, well, Caustic automatically wins that round because he got under his skin. Like, what? Shotgun. Fuck the rest of the round. Shotgun should just pocket check this guy. He won the round. You see, it's like shock factor. Yeah. And it's fucking battle rap up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because people, it's like, if you're going to say some shit to where you're writing it and you knowing it's edgy, and it's like, damn, this shit might be crossing the line, but fuck it. Once you say butt fuck it, this is butt fuck it. When somebody wants to punch you in your shit for crossing the line, then they not wrong because you knew when you were wrote this shit, butt fuck it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's true.
Pause, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I know I'm crossing the line, but hey, you know what I'm saying? So, that comes with the shit. And at that time, it wasn't like, he didn't say nothing disrespectful about the homie, you know what I'm saying? But it was just to hear the name, I was like, and you know what Caustic is known for.
Yeah,
so
and
I was like,
probably caught you off guard too, yeah.
Before you even get to go this way, let me just stop this shit. Because if I just fire on you now, I don't even get my chicken. It's going to fuck shit up. And then come to find out, it would have been for nothing because you won't even go disrespect the homie. But I just felt like, what the fuck? Like, soon as just put a bad taste in my mouth, pause, like, as soon as he said it. You know, I'm just like, yo, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Before you can even get to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want, if I'm saying shut the fuck up and then you still go and you cross that line, then I don't want to hear Bigg K just punch this dude in the middle of a battle for no reason because I just said stop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And you still just gonna keep doing it. So then now if I fire off, I feel like I'm justified. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't just fire off and not get my money. I gotta draw a line in the sand. Like, yo, you doing too much. Chill the fuck out. No, that's all I was trying to do.
I agree. And you know what's funny when you bring that up is I remember watching like the old Smack battles.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, and at the same time I used to watch the Scribble Jam shit. And I'd be like, I can see why somebody would think some of the Scribble Jam is corny and the Smack shit is a little more cool. Yeah. But it's like, yo, if the Smack people implemented the not necessarily the freestyle, but the personals that the Scribble Jam was your outfit, your shoes, then it
ended up happening, right?
Yeah, but that's what made
that's the crazy thing about battle rap and well, shit, not just battle rap, society in general. It's like we don't realize we can appreciate two different things that are in the same lane. Yeah. You know, like you don't have to pick one. You know what I'm saying? You can like King of the Dot for what they do, the King of the Dot / grind time / don't flop umbrella, whatever, that style of battle rap. And you can like straight hardcore fucking kill. You can like both of them. You don't have to feel like one is superior or this is all fucking nerd shit. Or I like both of those. You know what I'm saying? I like battle rap. Like when we say the culture, the culture is not just fucking street thug, gangster, fucking credibility. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That's not what the culture is. Like the culture is that fucking league in Pakistan that just started the other day that I got tagged in. You know what I'm saying? One of these dudes said I'm one of their favorite battle rappers in fucking Pakistan. You know what I'm saying? That's culture to me. It's not like, oh no, that's nerd shit because it ain't what I don't get it, yo. I don't understand that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I just think people fall into the phony persona. You know what I'm saying? I think the realest cats take everything into consideration and you know, they don't really judge somebody based on what they're into. It's just how they handle themselves.
Yeah.
So yo, man, what's up with the cookie shit, right? Is that a sponsor? What is
shit? Shout out to cooksurf.com, man. Y'all go cop up, man.
You rocking that in the battle?
I might, man. You never know, man.
Oh, true. So, yeah, it's good catching up with you. Before we hop off, is there anything you want to say about the battle or to the fans or about the card?
Yeah, whatever else you need, man. What else? I mean, we ain't even talk about it too much. I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, let me
need to know.
Let me ask you this, right? If going down the card, what battles as a fan, what battles are you excited to see besides your own?
I think Daylight and O-Red could be crazy for real. Like I think people is like sleeping on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Oh, it sucks that we have to talk about which Daylight we're gonna get. Yeah, it does suck. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about. I'm always looking at the best people showing up every time. That's how I'm always looking at.
I mean, are you a fan of Daylight?
If the best Daylight shows up and the best O-Red shows up, that's a good ass battle to me. I like that.
But like, are you a fan of Daylight? Like, are you one of the people that think he's smart, or are you one of the people that think he just does too much sometimes?
I mean, I think he's smart. Of course, sometimes I think he be wilding, but I also think he's hilarious too. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's hilarious that people let him affect them that much. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't point how anything Daylight does could affect somebody to the point to where they're just like, man, for real, man, you got to get him out of here, man. He's a fucking cancer to battle rap. Like all you're doing is feeding that shit. Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But when Daylight raps, he's undeniably good at rapping. Nobody can say he's not good at rapping.
Yeah. I mean, the people that feed into that and want to talk shit, it's like the same people who made Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. I remember Soulja Boy made a video when he said, I get 10 cents a comment. People hopped on the comments, fuck you, take my 10 cents. You know what I'm
that's
saying? Like,
crazy.
I don't
That's crazy.
understand that shit. But
Yeah,
I think that Born in JC is a sleeper too. I think that's a
yeah,
sleeper, definitely.
that'd be a good one. They're both like I don't know how this place is, but they're both strong suited for small rooms though. You know what I'm saying? And from
Yeah.
what I'm hearing, this is like a big stage battle, so that might. I'm not trying to put no bad juju on. Knock on
Yeah,
wood.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But that can be a problem. Like you got to be able to project, man. Like people don't underestimate projection. Like delivery and like aggression is not the same as projecting. Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Like your
true.
shit got to be booming off the walls, like to where if the mics ain't that good, you just you know what I mean. A lot of people say I got that.
I think if they do JC and Born like they did the Born versus Bricks battle,
Yeah.
then it would be crazy.
I don't know. Born versus Bricks.
Um, Born versus Bricks battled at the last Chicago event. I think at the Blueprint.
Oh
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. I remember. Okay, yep.
That was a crazy battle.
Yeah, I remember seeing the shit. I remember seeing it because Danny Myers battled somebody at that joint too, right?
Mm.
That Danny Myers and JC or something, right?
No, Danny Myers battled.
Battled
Yeah, it
JC,
was
right?
JC. Yep, it was on the
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
stage.
I
Yeah,
remember.
the day after.
Yep.
All right, Lady Luck and Official.
Lady Luck was always one of my favorite female spitters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, an Official is on a tear. Like some people saying she lost the hustle. It's all objective. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to pick a winner of that battle, but like they're both good. But it's like I don't. You got to go with the one who's current. You know what I'm saying? To me, because I have yet
Yeah.
to see anybody, male, female, anybody come back and live up to the hype. Nobody has ever.
Well, you know what I will say. What I've been telling people is that have you ever seen Lady Luck and Reese Steele?
A little bit. You said something to me about that earlier, right? That's an old battle though, right?
Yeah, it's an old battle. It was the same day Mook battled Young Hot.
Yeah, come on, bro. That shit don't count.
But what I will say about that
Yeah.
is Lady Luck showed me something that day, and I've been telling people this, and
Yeah.
I make them mad when I say this shit because they say the same thing you said, but I say
Yeah.
yo, Lady Luck battled in a different era when she battled Remy Ma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when she battled Reese Steele, that was a new era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just think she updated her rhymes. That showed me that she's aware
But
of what's
like
going
this
on.
era right here is unlike any
Oh,
other. Like this is
it's
some
terrible.
shit like you can't just like come and like modernize your shit to this. Like it's impossible. You have to be submerged in this shit to stay afloat. Like you can't just come jump in. Like it's hard. I don't want to say you can't. It ain't impossible. Ain't nothing impossible. But somebody gonna have to really fucking prove me wrong. Cause every time I think somebody about to do good, it's not. It ain't like that.
Yo, you want to know what's crazy? And I guess it was a different era than this. But when you look at all the people that came back to battle rap,
Mm-hmm.
I had a conversation with someone about this the other day. It seemed like PH did the best when he came back and battled Disaster.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Nobody.
I wouldn't say that was a comeback though, for real, man. Because
Yeah,
PH live and breathe always that hip hop shit. So even if he won't like battling at that point, he was still submerged in the shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I don't think it was too much of a transition for him as people who are really like on the sidelines. Like, cause PH was never on the sidelines ever.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like ever.
But yeah, I can't think though. Nobody. Cassidy. I guess Cassidy did the best. Maybe
He did okay, but
yeah.
to go from at one point Cassidy having the best punchlines in the world, like literally like pushing the envelope every time he spat a punchline, it was just like, but what the fuck? That shit crazy. And then to come back to like,
Yeah.
nah, bro. It was alright, but it wasn't. Nah. I don't feel like he killed Diz. I don't feel like Diz won neither. I feel like they both took an L for real.
Yeah, I don't even. I'm blue. I've been talking about that shit till I was blue in the face, man. I don't even.
Yeah.
A Verb and Surf.
Oh man, I'm one. It ain't gonna be better than Bigg K and Math Hoffa for sure. Definitely not.
You know what's
two,
funny? I don't think it will. I think it'll be fire for like a round and a half.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
if that. I think this is really gonna be like Like it always is, man. Some big battle hyped up by the fans, like, oh my god, it's gonna say. And it's just like, that shit was hype. But did you you
you
caught
know
that
what
JC and Born? No, shit was fire. You know, it's gonna be like that.
yeah.
Like that's what I think. I mean, I would lean towards Verb just because he had the crib. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they gonna want him to do good because like a good Verb is some legendary shit to watch. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he don't do good too often. So it's so hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully,
I think Verb.
I lean more.
You know what? I think Sue Surf has shown ever since Sue Surf battled Bigg T. Cause I didn't like Sue Surf in the beginning when he was battling DNA and all that. And when he battled Bigg T, I was like, damn, he's alright. Then I went back and watched him versus X Factor again, and I was like, oh shit. And it kind of even when he battled Hollow, even when he did the AR make it on my hip, make it easy to go across his chest. I feel like he keeps showing me shit. You know what I mean? And I think
AR on your hip.
Yeah. It sounded good in freestyle format. His shirt said Army.
I feel you. I
I
feel you, but it's just a hell of a bar to quote to really.
Well, you know what? Nice. But you know what bar I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The Army.
I feel like about Surf, man. Surf has a relentless fan base, dude. Like he really like what he's done, like as far as building a fan base is crazy. So like he will always be in that conversation with the GOATs because of his fan base. But as far as skill set, I've never seen it, honestly.
Yo, you know what?
I've never once heard one Sue Surf bar ever and was like, yo, that shit is fire.
You know what? You ruined the Army. You ruined the Army punchline for me forever now. I didn't even think about that. I was just like, oh, that was a hot freestyle.
How ridiculous it is to see somebody walking down the street with a big ass AR-15 clipped on their fucking gun. Like that shit is so ridiculous. I don't know about that. That's crazy.
But you know, I'm just saying it to say I've grown. What the hell? Can you hear me still?
Yo.
Yeah,
somebody tried to FaceTime me. That shit.
Oh, that's cool.
It's all good.
Yeah. I mean, I've grown to like Surf, and Verb is I want to see him back doing what he used to do. So hopefully Surf bring that out of him. Clips and Bigg K.
Either that, or we just gotta let these motherfuckers go and do something else.
But I feel like their fan base is too big. Like too many people love Verb and Surf just to say I don't never want to see him battle again.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, but I just feel like fans like have this expectation set so high, and then maybe it's their fault for being so great in the past to these fans that they'll just never ever have that happen again. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just I don't see it, bro. I don't see it.
Yeah. Well, let's look at Clips and Cannon. Hold on, before you even say anything, who was I talking to? I can't remember. It was Daylight. Daylight said, you know what? Low key, Big Cannon, as far as skill set goes, is probably one of the best battle rappers on the earth. Skill set, his lines are original. You know what I mean? Daylight's whole thing.
I've heard a lot of people say that, dude. I mean, it's like perception is reality, bro. Like, I mean, if you feel like that, I personally don't. I don't think he's trash, but I mean, to say some shit like that is like ludicrous to me. I mean, it's all about what you like. Like he's another one of the people who he can write. He sounds like he's preaching to me. It sounds like preaching. It's not like rapping. I don't know how to explain it to me.
Well, I think what Daylight was saying is that Big Cannon has a skill set that a lot of battle rappers they say are the best don't have. As far as he can freestyle. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He has.
Why is that? But that's another thing. What is so impressive to these fans about freestyle?
I just think it's one of them skills that not everybody has. So when someone has it, people get it. And you got to realize there was a whole like the scribble jams and all that shit. That shit was all about being able to freestyle. So fans that bleed over from that kind of
2015
shit. 2015 though. I know.
And to for real, what happens with the fans is that if you spit 32 bars are written right, and then you sprinkle in right then and there like a little 4-bar freestyle scheme. Then automatically to these unseasoned fans, you just freestyled your whole fucking round.
That's crazy, right?
It's like, did you hear that? That just happened. Somebody said
hell
that.
no.
He's the best ever.
That's some people be cheating. I see people do that. I see niggas be like, that was all freestyle.
It's crazy. Yeah. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? But then I guess I don't know. Like I gotta understand that I'm listening and watching from like a different set of eyes and ears, I guess. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, I don't know. That's why I don't do too many interviews and stuff, because like how I really feel, I would just sound like a hater all the time. Anybody who knows me, like, bro, you such a fucking hater. You
Well, I
always
mean, I even think with this interview, like, you don't sound like a hater to me. You just got your
Yeah.
opinion. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You don't sound salty about it or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's good though, to have an opinion that goes against the masses.
Yeah.
You know, but
I mean, some people just have those opinions just because they're different, though. Like, I really believe this shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's look at Ill Will and K Shine. I think
Yeah, that's a good one on paper too. That's a good one. That's a lot of energy. That's a good matchup.
I wasn't the biggest K Shine fan until the past year.
Yeah,
I don't know
me neither.
why he been so hyped, but he been like super motivated to battle.
Yeah.
It probably started when he battled DNA and he broke out the board and all that shit. You know,
It was terrible.
You didn't like that?
Terrible.
You thought DNA won that battle?
They both lost. that battle was terrible. That whole card was terrible.
You know what's funny? I always say this about Shine. I'm gonna have to interview this about him.
Yeah.
He looked like when he started spitting like the creative shit.
Oh yeah, shout out there. I forgot. Matter of fact, now that you say K Shine name, I was watching some Queens flip shit, and they're in some car, and he asked him about me. He's like, "No, who's that? I don't know who that is." But when months prior at fucking Massacre, as soon as I walked in, he's like, "Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?" Like, dap me up. I didn't extend my hand to you. You were genuinely like, "Oh shit, what's up, Bigg K?" But then now the camera's on, you just don't know who the fuck I am. When I'm sure I see tomorrow, "What's up, Bigg K?" Okay, so that's all cool. Like, enjoy your fucking fake ass interviews, but you know who the fuck I am for sure. But yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Who's gonna win? Ill Will or K Shine?
I can't call that one, bro. Like I don't know. That's a sleeper for Battle of the Night too. If we get like the best Ill Will and the best K Shine, and they both like turn the fuck up, that's a lot of energy.
I think both of them. Like, I can't like K Shine is super motivated right now, and I can't see Ill Will coming any worse than he did against you.
And the thing is, like, that Calico shit just didn't happen, so I'm pretty sure he's sitting on a lot of shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a good one, and he's in the Midwest, so
yeah. Ill Will's gonna have his day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully.
John and Young Cannon. Now, let me say this, right? So I think Young Cannon, he was always kind of like a regular. He was cool. You know what I mean? But I think he battled DNA in Chicago, and I think I'm remembering a lot of people saying he won. Then like he battled Cortez, and he had a couple joints where people were just like, "Damn, Cannon is a different." Like he evolved finally.
Young Cannon is a prime example of what a certified body bag would do to your career, bro. Like, he can have great performance.
That was against Swave, right? When he battled
But that Swave shit, you just won't live that down to some fans. Like, this ain't me saying, like, I personally put you in the category with the little ones because you call it body bag. I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm completely objective to this shit. But to fans, that he's a prime example of the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's great performance. But it's like, damn, like, once you get buoyed, on camera, like, once you get buoyed out, like, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? To fans, because, like, we're in an era now where they want this shit to be realism. Like, they want it to be the new wrestling, to where, like, they don't want to find out it's fake yet. Like, even though all the signs are right in front of them that this shit is fake as a motherfucker, they still want to hold on to that shit. When two battlers are talking shit to each other, they still don't put it together that battle's about to happen. When they start talking to, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to me.
And you know what's even crazier too is Swave. It has some of the most horrendous body bags in battle history.
For sure, hell yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't know, but I feel like Cannon, like John John's on a tear right now. Yeah. Are you a fan of what John John's been doing lately?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of what John John does. I think John John gets looked over a lot because, like, he's just like he's another person who built up, like, some shit with the fans by, like, taking people's bars and doing that. So it's like you got to work twice as hard to even let him give you a fair shot at this point. You know what I mean? But he's not a stranger to hard work, at this point. But
so you think Young Cannon even stands a chance with the type of shit John John's been doing against?
For sure. In Chicago, that's where Cannon been going crazy at. He spit that M City shit, that East Side, West Side shit, that shit was fire. That shit was stupid fire. Like, shit like that.
And that shit about how he spelled should wrong on the shirt.
Oh, I ain't even see. I don't know. I wasn't even looking.
Yeah. Wait, go back. Watch him versus Cortez and check that line out.
Alright,
That shit was
I'm gonna
crazy.
check it out.
He had a shirt and it said "should" on it, but he spelled it wrong. It said like SHOUD.
What, SUDE?
Yeah, no, SHOUD. He didn't put the L on it. You know what I mean? And
You know that's how you spell should? Who
should.
did that?
Yeah. So so Cortez
Crazy.
was making fun of him about it, and then he had a flip where he was like, "Yeah, I spelled should wrong on the shirt, but I took the L off so I could give the U or something like that." But the way
Ain't no L in should though.
but the way he said it was crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I took the L off so I could give it to you.
No, should is SHOULD.
Oh, I thought you meant he was spelling shugs, like shotgun shug.
No,
SUGE.
should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
No, you said there ain't no L in
Funny as I
should.
thought.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, but that shit it was dope the way he said it. He got a big reaction from it.
Word.
And Excel and Heavy Half.
I'm not too familiar on Heavy Half. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I seen something on the Go-Rilla Warfare channel. I watched a little bit of it. I ain't watched the whole joint. So I wouldn't be fair to pick a winner out of that one because I hate when people do that. They say some shit like I'm not familiar with him, so I'm gonna have to go XL21. What? That don't make sense at all. Like, just be like I have it, so I can't call it. I really can't call it.
Yeah, I think Heavy Half battle Bigg K.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. He sound like Verb a little bit to me.
I don't have. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not qualified enough to pick a winner to that. But Excel is hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm waiting on him to have the huge performance to really gets him on a bigger stage. You know what I mean?
That's another thing. Like XL is another one of the people that I think are like small room killers. You know what I'm saying? Like that pen is crazy, but that projection ain't right, yo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be barking.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but that's the last battle.
Word.
Bigg K, appreciate you for hanging out.
Yeah. I'll be back, man. Yeah. Shout out to Cookies, man. CookiesSF.com.
Word.
Know what's up. Yeah.
And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing you and Math. That's to me, that's one of the battles of the year. Just on paper, looking at it, that's a great matchup. You know what I mean?
I think I don't want to give too much away, but I think there's a backline to this battle that the fans aren't aware of yet, and I think it's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
I hope y'all didn't have the same ex-girlfriend or something, man.
Nah, not no shit like that. I don't fuck battle rap bitches, bro. I don't do that.
But yeah, man, definitely salute to you. You having a crazy year. You know, a crazy last 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, this shit crazy. See, that's another thing I can honestly say. Like when I came into this shit, like I was a little big headed, and I didn't realize until after I've been here for some years, like. It don't matter how many of these motherfuckers come out of nowhere with good, crazy 3 rounds. You gotta be here for a couple years to matter, dude. Like this shit flip flops so fucking much. It's hard to stay around for a couple years.
Well, you know, I will say this. I remember we tried to get you on Grind Time. We was doing Grind Time DMV.
Yeah.
And it seemed like you was battling everywhere but there. We was trying so hard to get you get you on there.
Yeah,
you know
I was trying to make it happen, man. Like all I wanted was a plane ticket at one time, and dude was like, "Nah, I'll give you half on the gas." Like. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking to this guy.
See, look, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
It
was some dude, a white dude from there. I don't remember which one it
Maestro.
was. Some guy. Who?
Maestro.
No, that's the guy from DC. This was the Atlanta one.
Oh, Deuce.
Yeah, it was somebody from down there.
Oh man. Well, fuck it. You made it anyway.
But this was before anybody. I won't this yet. You know what I'm saying? I was still like, I had them little rinky-dink battles, like every battler should have. You should always have at least like 4 or 5, you know what I mean, on some little rinky-dink league before you think about taking that next step, for real.
That's true. I mean, that's practice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm gonna see you tomorrow. We gonna get the real interviews popping when I'm out there.
Word.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be doing the live updates on all the battles. So yeah, I'm gonna see you out there, and thank you for sitting down with me. And I hope the fans like this interview. You know?
Yeah, we out here.
All right.
Early on when I first started out, I interned for a label, so I got a chance to be hands-on with marketing, hands-on with promotion.
Being with somebody who does what I do, it's great. It is awesome, especially as a woman.